And it's such a difficult question, Natisha. You talk about, do people want guns in these classrooms? Do they want to be gun-free? What do we do to keep our kids safe? Big part of the conversation on social media today.
That's right, Vinny. And with so many of these stories that we've seen in the days, the Dalton lockdown unfolded over social media as students rushed to warn their families and their friends about what was happening. And within minutes, the story breaking, we saw Dalton students posting videos on Snapchat and on Twitter, some of them as they scrambled to evacuate the school or even let loved ones know that they were okay. People across the country are talking and posting about today's incident, including survivors of the Parkland, Florida school shooting. Among those most vocal, Emma Gonzalez, making her anger at the lack of action of gun reform abundantly clear. And today's shooting is just 2 weeks to the day after a former student opened fire at Parkland's Stoneman Douglas High School, killing 17 people there. This morning, people lined the street sharing hugs and supportive messages as students made their way back to school for the first day of classes since the devastating loss. And today, also in Florida, lawmakers voted to move forward on a proposed bill that would arm teachers there. Now, it's a topic that we've been discussing a lot here in Georgia since the Parkland High School shooting. And right now, our state it's legal for teachers to be armed with guns, and as long as they have approval from the school board. And so far, no districts have endorsed this, and most teachers agree with that.
99.9% of them are saying no with an H in front of it, and that doesn't mean heavens no either. They are not in favor of being armed in the schools.
Rodelia Turner is the president of the American Federation of Teachers in Georgia, and she says they will fight any school district who tries to put guns in teachers' hands. Now, some gun supporters, though, disagree, despite the shooting at Dalton today.
I'm sure some people will say, well, that's a good reason not to allow teachers to carry guns, because look what can happen. But this didn't happen as a result of a teacher being allowed to carry a gun. It was a crime for him to do it at the school.
John Monroe went on to say arming teachers will eliminate a threat quicker, and the shooting in Dalton should not be a deterrent for arming teachers.